Happy New Year and welcome back to Do It Girl. 2013 was such a crazy year for me, between hanging out with friends, crafting, and even traveling to Spain for my best friend's wedding. So I thought it would be pretty cool to create a craft to help remind me when to craft. So get ready as I show you how to hit the ground running in 2014 with a picture flip desk calendar. Let's do it, girl. For your calendar, you're going to need dowel rods. I grabbed 2 1-footers and 3 1.5-footers. A hardware store will cut them for you if you can't find the right size. And if you can't find dowel rods in general, you can use a similar substitute like chopsticks, popsicle sticks, or wooden skewers. Really, any cylindrical shape or long piece of wood can work here. You're also going to need paint, super glue, craft glue and a paintbrush, scissors and a hole punch, permanent marker and stencil or adhesive letters and numbers, binder rings, cardstock, and pictures from magazines. I'm going with National Geographic since my boyfriend subscribes to it and has like a million left over. You can also go with personal photos or cut out posters of cute animals or your favorite celebs. All right, time to make a timekeeper. Step 1. The first step is to stack your dowel rods in order to make your calendar stand. Now you want to make sure that you have a place for your cards to rest on as well as enough space for your cards to flip over. For example, I'm going to place the date and day of the week at the top, so I'll place 2 dowels a few inches apart from each other for the cards to rest on. Now I'm also placing the month at the bottom, so I need another dowel for the card to rest on and enough space to make sure that the card can again flip over. So I'm going to place the dowel about 4 inches lower. I know it's hard to visualize, but it will be easier to show you when everything's finished, so you'll just have to trust me for now. Step 2. The next step is to glue your dowel rods together to complete your calendar stand. Make sure to use a really strong glue here so that you know the pieces will stay together for at least a whole year. Once the glue has dried, go ahead and paint your stand from front to back. I'm going to be using this blue acrylic paint that I had left over from my bird feeder ornament craft from a while back. Man, do I miss that warmer weather. You can also use spray paint here too. Now that your stand is complete, let's actually create the body of the calendar itself. Cut out your cardstock into 32 rectangles, 7 for the days of the week, 12 for the month, and then 13 for the date. If you want to cut out 31 different pictures for all of the days of the month, totally go for it. But I'm just going to be going with 1 to 3 on the left and 0 through 9 on the right in order to easily cover the whole month. Vary the size of your rectangles based on the size of your calendar stand. Since I'm placing the month at the bottom, I can make it short and wide, but since I'm squeezing in 2 numbers side by side in order to make up the date, then I'm going to cut it to half the size of the day of the week. Once you've got all 32 rectangles, grab your pictures and cut them to the same size as your cardstock. Like I mentioned earlier, you can personalize your calendar with fun themes. For example, I'll be doing beautiful landscape shots for the month and animal pictures for the days, but feel free to style yours any way you like, from your favorite band to your favorite colors to your favorite food. When finished, use your craft glue to attach your picture to your cardstock. Now's the time to add in your numbers and letters. You can use adhesive numbers or letter stencils with permanent marker, or you can simply print out your favorite font from the computer, cut out each number or letter, and then glue it to your picture. I suppose you could even cut out letters and numbers from your own magazines as long as you can see them on your decorated paper. The last step is to punch a hole in each rectangle. Make sure to keep the hole in roughly the same place of your cardstock every time, otherwise your pieces might hang unevenly in your calendar. Attach your binder ring to your rectangles and your rectangles to your dowels, and boom bam bow, you got yourself a calendar now. Don't worry about that rhyme. The important part there is that you've got a calendar now. And look at it. Now you can see how the date and days rest on the top 2 dowels while I can individually swing the month over the bottom dowel. You can lean this against your wall, you can hang it from the ceiling, or you can just stick it in clay and then put it anywhere on your desk. And now you're never going to forget the date because you're always going to be looking at your calendar because your calendar is so good looking. Although maybe I should have done some Ryan Gosling photos. How did you make your picture flip calendar? Tweet me at Jamie Petito, Instagram me at HeyJamie, or just tell me all about it in the comments below. We did it, girl. I'm Jamie, and you're on Gurl.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Answering your calendar questions. How long does this craft take and how much does it cost? Well, the dowels were 99 cents each, and the pack of 2 binder clips was $2. So I would say that I spent about roughly $10, and it took me over the course of a full day to complete. What's the size of my calendar? Well, like I said before, the dowels are 18 inches by 12 inches or 1 foot. The size of my month is 2 by 9. The size of my date is 3.5 by 5, and the size of my day is 2 by 4, all in inches. All right, flip to it. I'll see you next week. You guys, you had no idea how hard it was not to make more puns during this video. Like fish fry or time flies.